guys, this is Kate, and it's been a while since I made a video, but I thought I'd do a little something. I am new to kayak fishing, but I want to just share my journey as I go through it, as I learn to kayak fish, apply some of my fishing knowledge, and just see what I come up with. So what I wanted to talk about was trolling. I love trolling, and some people are like, oh, you just put a line in the water, and it's not really that simple. It's really a little more precise on figuring out where the fish are, if they're suspended, how to get your line down there, and then what to use. And this month, Kayak Fishing Utah is doing a kayak trout fishing tournament for the month of March, which is sort of hard because most of the lakes, they're all frozen. We've had an incredible amount of snow this year. So it's my first tournament, and I'm trying my best, and I love catching trout. So I'm down here in southern Utah. It's gorgeous. As you can see, we've got a big storm coming in. Hopefully it's gonna blow through tonight, and I'm trying to catch some more trout. So I'm gonna go to Quail Creek State Park and try it there. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about trout. This is just me sharing my stuff. I'm not some professional guide, so grain of salt. Love trolling. And so let's talk a little bit about this. This is my secret stash of flatfish. Flatfish work for a lot of species, but it is a lot of fun to use flatfish for trolling for trout. So sort of the same thing, and you can see in here I've got Dodgers. This is more like maybe landlocked kokanee, stuff like this. But typically what I'll do is, depends how far I want to get down. If I, not too far down in the water, I might go like an ounce weight or a half ounce. This might be 3/8 keel weight, and put that first, right? And then I'll either have swivels or another leader of line, and then I'll have cowbell, or what I call them willow branches, guys. I call them willow branches, but you can see in here, I'm pulling out. I just unwrapped a booby trap, apparently. So here's what you do. So there's two ways. You can use a weight. You can still run this on the surface without a weight, but it depends how far you're trying to get down and where the fish are and what, how suspended they are. But as you can see, these will turn and create a flash effect, which is really great. And honestly, I think you can use this for bass. So I'm gonna try it later on this year for bass. So I'll have a leader, have a distance between it with this, and then off the end, you have a swivel here, and then I will do at least another couple feet, 3 feet of line, and then a flat fish. And then I really like these F7 Warden's silver flatfish. These are really old, by the way, if you're wondering what the heck. These are stuff that I fished with my dad, and my grandfather. Some of these are from the 70s, 60s. But silver and gold are a great color, but you can see we got all kinds of different colors in here. And this does like a wobble. So when you do this, it'll dive down, it does a little sideways wobble, and the fish love it. So that is sort of my thing for trout. That I'll try first. And there's other options. I know I've got spinner baits in here, but these are the other things for getting down deep. This is the smaller size one, you can see. So this will go down about 10 feet. These are jet divers. I think Lure Jensen, are they Lure? Yep, Lure Jensen jet divers. And it's the same thing. So you can see it actually has instructions on the back if you've never done this, but so this will go to your line, to your pole, okay? And then the rest will hook to your cowbell / willow branch, and all that. And so they come in, like this one does 10. I think these might do size 40. So these will go down to 40. I mean, so you can really get to those suspended fish. And that's really where it is, right? You know, like, so if you got fish that are at, let's say you spot fish and you think they're like off a ledge and they're, you know, maybe 15 or 20 feet. You know, if you want to get, this might at least get you down to 10. You know, if they're at 15 or 20 feet, you figure they're not all fishing, they're not eating. They're not eating at 15 and 20 feet, guys. If they're at 15 and 20 feet, they're not eating at 15 or 20 feet. That's where they're ambushing. So they're gonna be eating stuff that's above them, at least probably 5 feet above them, right? So if they're, say, 15 feet, you could do something that gets you down at 10 and you're in perfect dinner range for your trout. So that's what I like to do, and I hope you guys enjoy that. I know it's a little different than some of the bass fishing, and I'm learning bass fishing, but this is one of my favorites. And honestly, it's one of the reasons that I got a kayak, because here in Utah, I mean, you can fly fish, and I'm mediocre, but and you can do some great stuff from shore, and I have caught monster trout from shore, but I mean, there's some great reservoirs and lakes, and I just want to get out there and quietly and be able to troll. That's why I got the native Watercraft, because it gives me such a variety of options where I can you know, go somewhere shallow, I can go and troll really slow, and you only want to go, like, when you're doing this stuff, you just want to go half a mile to a mile and a half an hour, really slow. And if you've got a fish finder that tells you your speed, that makes it a lot easier. But yeah, so that's what I do. And then the thing to remember about, you know, let's say you don't have all this fancy stuff. Here's like the simple thing. This 1 ounce weight, essentially for every, if you're using the 1 ounce, for every 2 feet you in line that you go back, if you know, not a bunch of current or anything, but every 2 feet of line, it goes down 1 foot. So if you, and I'll do it by hand, I don't have a counter, so I'll just pull out by hand approximately 2 feet. So 2 feet, 2 feet, I'll do it 20 times. So it's down probably 15 to 20 feet is what you're gonna guess. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Thanks so much. All right, see you soon.